herself to be kept overnight. So we also need to be very careful here. And I think probably in the next 1 month or the next few weeks, we have to consider, all of us have to begin to use our nose masks now. Yes, because right now, since January, there's this breeze, I don't know what it is, but you find out that somehow some people are coming down with cough,
some kind of flu,
flu-like
symptoms.
So right now, it's just there. Nobody know. You just think that is the normal. But right now, I think we need to begin to take precautions and begin to use nose masks, especially when you're in the public space now.
Okay. All right. I believe you were sharing those stories with us and more. But on the YSM segment, that's your side mirror this morning. Of course, we'll have newspaper headlines, and then we'll be connecting with our friends. Talking about staying healthy behind the wheels, skin cancer in view. Tomorrow is World Cancer Day. So we'll be putting that into perspective as we have our conversation. Of course, we'll be having Tolani Ojuri and the others. They'll be joining us in the studio. And on the second path, which is Lagos transport trends and perspective, we shall be taking a look at the Lagos State bus service. So we'll be talking more on that as the program commences. But that's going to be during the 9 o'clock hour, precisely 9:15, right after the birthdays. We'll be understanding the dynamics of effective bus commuting in Lagos State from the perspective of the Lagos bus service. It's going to be a double dose. Absolutely. All right. So Lagos, I hope you are well geared for interesting conversations on your side mirror this morning. So let's begin the show. Newspaper headlines coming up in a bit with Dele Agadumo.
Shake like silly fan. My village people don't come again. This one with your body hot, so you don't do test. Yes, see result. Oga landlord, no be your village people. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine. We dey knock down malaria. Oya Siam, take am. Hey, thank you, Oga Luta. I don't can't pay. Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
Do you have questions about parking regulations in Lagos State?
Are you a parent? Would you like your child to have his or education in Lagos on full time, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.? Or are you a working adult and want to have your BSc, MSc, or PhD at Oduduwa University on weekends in Lagos? Admission is on now at Oduduwa University, 213 Egbeda Idimu Road, Idimu, Lagos. Telephone 080 56 56 56 56 or 080 58 55 55 58. Oduduwa University. Yes, one of the 10 best universities in Nigeria. Part-time and weekend program also available for matured adults and working class. Oduduwa University program, a role accredited by the National Universities Commission. Oduduwa University, 213 Egbeda Idimu Road, a university with a class.
Yes, welcome to your side mirror. Great Tuesday morning. Yes, there's going to be a whole lot to chew. It's a double dose this morning. So let me give way for Delia Gadamo as she brings us newspaper headlines.
On newspaper headlines this morning, we'll be taking a look at the Punch newspaper, Guardian, Vanguard, Nation, and Alausa Alert. From Punch newspaper, telecom tariff hike, NLC holds protest as FG plans review panel. The Nigeria Labour Congress has suspended its planned nationwide protest against the recent 50% hike in telecom tariffs approved by the federal government. The Labour Union aborted the planned rally scheduled for Tuesday today following a meeting with government representatives at the office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation in Abuja on Monday. 200 billion naira monthly on electricity subsidy benefits reach Nigerians, Tinubu's aid. The federal government has said it spent 200 billion naira to subsidize electricity monthly. According to the government, this amount benefits the wealthiest 25% of Nigerians rather than those who truly need assistance. The special advisor to President Bola Tinubu on energy, Olu Vejed, stated this in a statement on Monday. LG Autonomy, NULGE cautions CBN against colluding with governors, may hire auditors. The National Union of Local Government Employees has warned the Central Bank of Nigeria against aiding state governors in undermining the financial autonomy of local government councils, following reports that the Apex Bank has refused to open accounts for councils over alleged non-compliance with auditing requirements. Speaking with the paper on Sunday, the NULGE National President, Hakeem Ambali, dismissed claims that local governments had failed to provide 2 years of audited accounts, insisting that no council in the country lacks at least 3 years of audited financial records. Lagos to demolish buildings under power lines. The Lagos State government has announced plans to remove all structures built under power lines and high-tension electric cables across the state to ensure public safety. In a statement on Monday, the Director of Public Affairs at the Lagos State Building Control Agency, Adu Ademuyiwa, emphasized that the initiative aimed to safeguard lives and property. Move on to the Guardian newspaper. FEC approves 4.8 billion naira for HIV treatment amid US aid suspension. Following the recent suspension of development assistance by the new United States administration under President Donald Trump, Senator Adam Garba, who represented Yobe South, has said scrapping the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, spells good news for Africa. In lieu of foreign aid, the Federal Executive Council yesterday approved 4.8 billion naira funding package to sustain HIV treatment programs across the country. Court orders interim forfeiture of digital assets linked to Chinese Filipino nationals. A federal high court sitting in Lagos yesterday granted an interim forfeiture order on digital assets valued at $222,729.86 over fraudulent activities allegedly linked to Chinese and Filipino nationals. The court granted the order following a motion ex parte brought by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Trade war. Nigeria braces for impact as US tariffs signal fresh inflation concern. African markets, including Nigeria, may be up for a new scramble in months ahead following the brewing tariff war between the United States and its three top trading partners, Canada, China, and Mexico. While opinions are still largely divided on how the rivalry will impact African economies, Nigeria, which is among 48 countries with a trade deficit with the United States, may not be a passive observer of the crisis. From the Vanguard, FG bans export of crude oil allocated to domestic refineries. The federal government has banned the export of crude oil meant to meet the needs of domestic refineries in the country, apparently in a bid to boost local refining capacity, reduce the import of refined petroleum products, and curb pressure on foreign exchange supply. Hitherto, about 500,000 barrels of crude oil per day meant for domestic refining have been finding their way to the international market as producers and traders shortchange the policy for quick foreign exchange proceeds. From the Nation newspaper, Nigeria will reduce external borrowing, Edu tells World Bank. The federal government has informed the World Bank of its desire to reduce Nigeria's dependence on external debt financing. This is part of a broader strategy to explore alternative funding sources beyond traditional multilateral loans. And we'll take the last one from Alausa Alert. New laws to protect citizens enhance public welfare. Commissioner. All the transformative laws recently enacted by the Lagos State government are aimed at safeguarding the rights, welfare, and security of Lagos residents. The Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Mr. Lawal Pedro SAN, disclosed this recently in Alausa, Ikeja, and stressed that the laws are meant to position Lagos as a model for progress and justice in Nigeria. And that's it. You can pick up a copy of any of the dailies. Go online to read more. Also, interact with us via our social media platforms on X, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, and on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Traffic Radio 961, and follow me across social media at Dele Agadumo.
Hello, my people. How una dey today? My name na Jennifer Eliogo. I be actress, I be producer, and I dey sing too. He get one message when I say make I give us today. The thing dey bother me for my mind well. You see, when you dey drive for road or then carry you inside motor, make you no dey throw away dirty outside for ground. E no good. Na those dirty wey we dey throw away from our window for street, na im dey enter for gutter, na im dey enter canal, dey block everywhere. So when rain fall, flood go full everywhere. Once every place dey flooded, traffic go dey. And when traffic dey, you no go fit go where you dey go, and no go fit go where I dey go. I say make I tell us today, say e no good. Make we stop am. Make we keep our streets clean. This na message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Make we move Lagos forward.
Transportation is a prime mover of the economy and a centerpiece of our lives. While many states in Nigeria are grappling with transportation challenges, Lagos State has emerged as an excellent example of how innovative policies and strategic investments can lead to a world-class multimodal transport system. For up-to-date information on the innovative projects, policies and solutions upholding the Lagos transport system, tune into Lagos Transport Trends and Perspective. Lagos Transport Trends and Perspectives is a 45-minute program designed to project the successes, ongoing projects, and the latest mobility trends in the Lagos transport system. Join us every Tuesday, 9:15 to 10 a.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM as we dive deep into the issues that matter most for everyone within the transportation equation of Lagos. Tune in and listen to stakeholders, industry players, and and transportation experts prefer innovative solutions to problems bordering on public transport, road safety, and strategies to ease congestion to exploring new mobility trends. Tuesdays, 9:15 a.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Lagos Transport Trends and Perspectives is powered by the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation. Don't miss it.
Brother Jeje, sister Jeje, mommy Jeje, daddy Jeje, person where they cause so double they go anywhere. If the person traffic gates, let them go. If you let them go, you no go die, you no go poor, and they no go jam you. Remember, person where they cause OW, they go anywhere. I say, my favorite gospel minister testimony, Mr. Jaga. Jaga is here, Jesus is here. And right now, I'm on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward. Don't jump us, you know.
Nobody could do as I done too much. And it's about Bajon Shalom, Abukabulo, my bashing law. It's city Lagos, city for happiness, everythingness. My life no stress, fine but no hurts. Happiness, everythingness. My life no stress. Otutu, oh yo. Agara sí mi alákòóyò, ohun tó ń ṣe yín kọ́ ló ń ṣe mí o. Ẹjẹ́ ló mọ̀ tá ń ṣe ànúbì novice. Yépa, yépo, àṣàmọ̀bì. Ọ̀gá no dey form of Kasabi. Michael Scoville, as you can see, àbí zombie sá, ọkàn mi. Otutu, ó wáyò. Agara sí mi alákòóyò, ohun tó ń ṣe yín kọ́ ló ń ṣe mí o. Ẹjẹ́ ló mọ̀ tá ń ṣe ànúbì novice. Yépa, yépo, àṣàmọ̀bì. Ọ̀gá no dey form of Kasabi. Michael Scoville, as you can see, I be zombies,
at your birthstone, you're an earth tone. I'm missing you bad, baby, come home. You want me make it happen, baby, I know. Want me to keep you happy, baby, I know. Penthouse, condo, one, I'm a piano. You want me make it happen, baby, I know. I'm here to make you smile when you feel
happiness, everythingness. My life no stress, fine but no hurts. Happiness, it's a feeling. Your life no stress. Otutu, oh wáyò. Agara sí mi alákòóyò. Ohun tó ń ṣe yín kọ́ ló ń ṣe mí o. Ẹjẹ́ ló mọ̀ tá ń ṣe ànúbì novice. Yépa, yépo, àṣàmọ̀bì. Ọ̀gá no dey form of Kasabi. Michael Scoville, as you can see, I be zombies, ọkàn mi.
This is Tony Adebola. I'm an entrepreneur and a motorcycle enthusiast. Keep listening to Your Side Mirror on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It simply rocks.
People, I dey on top Lagos Road from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM to go ask the people how them sabi how to drive. Make we hear them.
Nobody taught me how to drive, so I'm a mechanical engineer. When my boss told me to go and press that clutch, then press the brake. So from that side, I started driving smooth. Now I'm a perfect driving.
My husband usually give me driving instruction. He's the one that taught me how to drive.
Like me, I went to driving school and they trained me for 3 months on how to drive a car perfectly. And they also taught me the rules and regulations for driving a car.
I learned it from people that are driving. When I sit down beside them, the way they were moving the steering, applying brakes, so I observed them. After that, I went to driving school.
I learned how to drive by going to an approved government driving school. I started how to drive, including the signs, rules, and regulations.
I'm an engineer, so if my boss is not around, I used to pick up the customer car and drive around the streets.
All right, I learned how to drive through my brother. Yes, I'm perfect now.
Una don hear Lagos people dem no. Time don reach. Make we go meet one ogbonge person wey sabi better on top the matter. We be Oga Patrick Adenusi. Make it for yarn us how people then supposed take learn how to drive.
Anybody wey wan learn how to drive, you suppose go driving school. Where driver instructor go teach you, because your papa, your mama, your driver, your organizer go teach you the error wey them also know join the work. It go make driving dey difficult. But if you go driving school, then go teach you about the yellow box, then go teach you how you go enter road safely, then go tell you the person will get right of way. Make all of us go do the right thing. Go driving school. Make our Lagos for better.
Lagosians, abegi, make sure na confirm driving school you go when the time reach for you to sabi. No go follow shortcut to.
Na Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. They power this message.
Hello everyone, this is Tony Adebola. I'm an entrepreneur and a motorcycle enthusiast. Keep listening to Your Side Mirror on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It simply rocks.
Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome back. It's still Your Side Mirror. It's this great Tuesday morning. Yes, my name is Mike James, and of course, I'm standing in for Victor Otero, who is unavoidably absent. All right, but it's going to be a great. Itumoja, Ladega, Ojibodi. All these corridors are still very good to use this morning. That's from the inner part of Ikorodu. Okay, let's see. So there's news. Yes, taking a look at the Maryland Ikeja GRA corridor, I can tell you that vehicular movement still looks fair on Anthony stretch through Maryland intersection, connecting with the Alaro Mobolajibank Anthony Way down to Ikeja and outward journey from Ikeja underneath the bridge isn't bad. There's an impediment involving a truck loaded with scrap having a shaft problem, occupying 50% of the road. We'll get to latest concerning that one. But looking at the Obakran corridor, Kodesho, local airport, Obakinjo, Biwe, GRA, all these corridors are looking quite favorable. However, the influx might be high, but movement is still a steady one. Obakran Road, using the link bridge, connecting local airports is equally fine. All right, so that's some house cleaning for you. Traffic news, of course, we'll be several more updates time after time. But it's now time for us to delve into the birthday segment. Alright, so today on our list, the 4th of February 2025, we have birthday celebrants. First on the list is Nuruddin Ani Baba, aka Ajay, retired director, Local Government Service Commission. You're celebrating 62 today. Happy birthday to you. And Lagos loves you, and we're blowing out the candles for you. Also on the list is Ayorinde Ali. You are retired director of Lagos State Government. Happy birthday to you. Not forgetting Tolulokbe Fasoya, Public Affairs Officer, Minister of Information and Strategy. Lagos loves you, and we are wishing you the very best of today. Mr. Akim Oduinka Adeniji, it's your birthday today. I understand you are retired permanent secretary, Lagos State Government. We're blowing out the candles for you and wishing you many blessings on the special day of yours. Also on the list is Abba Olua Shimlori Okikiola, aka Senator, Goodvine Nursery and Primary School. Happy birthday to you. And from the traffic managers, yes, we have Adikmoju Rashid L from Zone 4 Oshodi. Happy birthday. Balogun Kende from Zone 6 Agege. It's your birthday today. We're wishing you the best of today. Lukman Oduton Fatai of Zone 6 as well. Agege, happy birthday to you. Ononuga Jose Ayodele from Zone 7, Ejigbo. It's your birthday today, and we're wishing you the best of today. Happy birthday. Also going out to Ojulari Oluwatoyin from Zone 17, Ojo, and not forgetting Babarinde Olamikbo Anna from Zone, I understand you're at Zone 21, Mushi. Lagos loves you, and we're wishing you many blessings. Omodumbi Olufemi, Zone 25, Yano Woro Bariga. We also have Abbas Rufudat of Zone 30, Masha Aguda. Happy birthday, and Lagos is celebrating with you. Also celebrating today is Sulaiman Tajuddin Ishola from Zone 33, Oguluntu, and not forgetting Kukui Sen of Zone 34, maybe Arlen. It's your birthday today, and we're wishing you many blessings, many happy returns. And yes, to you out there, your name might not be on our list, but we want you to know that we love you, Lagos loves you, and we're celebrating you in a grand style.
Obey.
And I'm Umi Obey.
And together, we're known as Two. Don't take other road users for granted. Just because you're a reasonable driver doesn't mean others are.
Respect other road users. Obey the traffic laws.
Stay alert. Stay focused. And above all, stay safe.
This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
Moving Lagos forward.
Transportation is a prime mover of the economy and a centerpiece of our lives. While many states in Nigeria are grappling with transportation challenges, Lagos State has emerged as an excellent example of how innovative policies and strategic investments can lead to a world-class multimodal transport system. For up-to-date information on the innovative projects, policies and solutions upholding the Lagos transport system, tune into Lagos Transport Trends and Perspective. Lagos Transport Trends and Perspectives is a 45-minute program designed to project the successes, ongoing projects, and the latest mobility trends in the Lagos transport system. Join us every Tuesday, 9:15 to 10 a.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM as we dive deep into the issues that matter most for everyone within the transportation equation of Lagos. Tune in and listen to stakeholders, industry players, and transportation experts prefer innovative solutions to problems bordering on public transport, road safety, and strategies to ease congestion to exploring new mobility trends. Tuesdays, 9:15 a.m. on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Lagos Transport Trends and Perspectives is powered by the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation. Don't miss it.
Very fantastic morning to you out there, people of Lagos. Welcome to another insightful edition of Lagos Transport Trends and Perspectives. And of course, this is your weekly guide to the pulse of mobility in Africa's most vibrant city, the city of Lagos. My name is Mike James, and of course, I'm standing in for Victor Terry, who is unavoidably absent. And for the next 45 minutes thereabouts, we'll be exploring the innovations, successes, and ongoing projects shaping the Lagos transport landscape. From road expansion to waterways development, BRT advancement to the last mile solutions, we break down what's working, what's changing, and what it means for you, whether you're a commuter, a transport operator, or a policy maker. So today on the show, we shall be exploring the dynamics of effective bus commuting in Lagos State. And one of the most densely populated cities in Africa, being Lagos, with over 23 million residents, navigating the bustling streets of Lagos can be a challenge, especially when it comes to public transportation. Now, Lagos, we all know, has a well-established bus system that plays a crucial role in the daily commute of thousands of people. The Lagos Bus Rapid Transit System, along with other bus reforms initiatives, provide vital connections across the city. However, with the city's heavy traffic and, overcrowded buses and sometimes unpredictable schedules, effective commuting requires more than just hopping on the nearest bus. So how can we make the bus commute more efficient? That's why we're going to be, touching down on this topic, understanding the dynamics of effective bus commuting in a Lagos State. And, the man at the helms of affairs when it has to do with bus service in Lagos State is right here with me in the studio. He's none other than the person of Mr. Idowu Oguntono, and he's Managing Director Chief Executive Officer, Lagos Bus Service Limited, LBSL. Good morning, and it feels good to have you on the show this morning, Mr. Oguntono. Good morning, and good to have you. Maybe I think you have to move closer to the microphone.
All right, thank you.
All right, so Mr. Oguntono, it's quite a while we featured you on this platform. How is your agency faring in the public transportation space of Lagos? Take my listeners through.
All right. Thank you very much, Mike. It's indeed a pleasure to be here on your show.
Absolutely.
To basically just share, what we do with Lagosians.
Right.
And just like you rightly said in your introduction, we are responsible for the bus system. Again, the objective of Lagos State government is to drive an integrated multimodal public transportation system.
Absolutely.
That cuts across the rail, the water, and the road. We essentially are responsible for the road, the bus transportation system, which of course is like the backbone of any public transportation, because every journey starts on the road and then also ends on the road.
Right.
To that extent, we're playing a very pivotal role, in the delivery of the multimodal public transportation system, which very much aligns with the traffic management and transportation agenda of Mr. Governor under the themes, strategic priorities for the state. Like you said, I head the company called Lagos Bus Services Limited,
right,
which is the Lagos State government state-appointed bus operating company.
Okay.
Our mandate pretty much is around providing modern, safe, reliable public transportation system that integrates with other modes, that is affordable, all right, that is also socially inclusive.
Right.
All right. And the company was established in 2019 at the onset of Mr. Olusola Babajide Sanwo-Olu's first term. And
back in 2019.
Correct, yes.
Right. Okay.
And so the company has been in operation for about 6 years. Last year we celebrated our 5th year anniversary, and there were a couple of things that we actually just took record. We took inventory of what we've been able to achieve, all right, under the leadership of the governor. It was interesting for us to note that we had been able to provide mobility for, as of last year, 50 million Lagosians. Where we checked our record at the end of last year, we were already getting into 60 million.
60 million.
In terms of providing ridership for Lagosians. And then in terms of our route coverage and expansion, back when we started in 2019, we were just operating on just 5 routes at a time. That has expanded to about 40 routes right now. All right. Also playing to our mandate of ensuring that everybody is included in the provision of our service. On a daily basis, okay, I think the other thing is, in terms of our fleet size,
okay,
all right, we started out then with just about 50 buses.
We'll definitely get to that.
Yes.
But yes, you mentioned some figures now as last year. So let's gauge your performance vis-a-vis your target for last year. How would you rate your performance?
I mean, it was good. So we have KPIs by which we measure ourselves. And one of the KPIs for measuring, an efficient public transportation is your ridership, right? How many people are you carrying? All right.
On a daily basis?
On a daily basis, we carry about 60,000 people.
60,000?
Yes, on a daily basis.
Altogether?
Altogether, yes. Across our different routes.
Okay.
So we carry about 60,000 people on a daily basis. And then when we looked at our record last year, I mean, it's been a story of growth. It's been year-on-year growth. All right. Last year, I think we did roughly almost 11 million in terms of passenger ridership last year, which was pretty much, within the target that we had set ourselves up for, which is also in line, with the targets that LAMATA, being the regulator for the formal public transportation system, had also set for us. So in terms of achieving our goal for last year, I think pretty much we were able to achieve
so we can say
90%. Well, they're about 90%. they're about, yes.
All right. So now you mentioned that your mandate as an agency is to provide a bus service,
correct,
for the people of Lagos. So as we speak today, how many buses can you boast of in your fleet?
Okay, so our fleet size is about 300.
300
yes,
buses.
And we're like the largest public transport provider within the state at the moment. Yes, please.
So let's begin to break things down now.
Yes.
How many routes does LBSL operate in Lagos? Let's break it down in bits.
Okay, all right. So About 40 routes.
40 altogether?
Yes, that's what we currently operate. Yes, and I can just run you through
let's run through
a few of them.
Yes.
All right. So we have, of course, I like to start from our longest route. All right. It starts from Oshodi all the way to Aja, which is about 42 kilometers. All right. We also have from Bega to the island. Okay. We have from Oshodi to Abulegba as well. All right. Along the Lagos-Badagry corridor, we also have from Trade Fair, from Festac Mile 2, all right, running all the way to the island. All right. We also have from Dokwemo as well. Dokwemo running to the island. We have from Ikorodu. Right, we have a service from Ikorodu that goes all the way to the island. We have from Mile 12 to Apapa. I mean, we are scattered almost across the whole metropolis. Yes.
All right, Lagos, Nigeria. You're listening to the voice of my guest is Mr. Idowu Oguntono.
Yes.
He's MD, CEO, Lagos Bus Service Limited, and we're getting to understand the dynamics of effective bus commuting in Lagos State. Let's take some traffic reports. There's a flash update here coming in from the Shomolu end of town, and it talks about the barrier on Kata Bridge, which has been installed, which was installed on Sunday. Here it has been accidentally pulled down, thereby causing heavy traffic, a busy one on Kata Bridge inwards Ido. But then officers are very much on ground managing the traffic. And then I will take a detour to Mushin, where we've been keeping an eye on a 40-feet container laden truck that developed a back tire problem and broke down there just after Alakara police station by car wash inward Iduru. But I understand effort is on to have it evacuated as quickly as possible. It's not affecting traffic in any way, but no cause for alarm. It has to be off the road in no time. So let's see if we can squeeze in just one more report so we can have more time for this conversation. Okay, so we have this one here. Okay, the one at Oguluntu has been evacuated, just to remind you about that one. All right, so back to the show. It's Lagos Transport's Trend and Perspective here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. And today we're getting to understand the dynamics of effective bus commuting in Lagos State. And I have Mr. Idowu Oguntono. He's Managing Director, CEO, Lagos Bus Service Limited. So we've talked about some of the routes LBSL operating in Lagos. Now, what initiatives have been implemented by the Lagos State government to improve bus commuting, and what are the results so far? Let's begin with the initiatives implemented by the Lagos State government when it comes to improving commuting in Lagos.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, one of the things you want to achieve with your public transportation is want to provide options for commuters, and very clearly you can see that with the very active three modes that we currently have across the rail, the water, and the road. Commuters in Lagos are given options. Convenience is another thing. You want to use a public transportation system that is convenient. And one of the things that the state has done has been to provide some sort of ease of payment, through the Cowry card. The Cowry card is an automated collection system that ensures that issues around change, or low denomination challenges and all that are completely eradicated. I mean, as a commuter, you do not have to start thinking whether you've got, the change, to pay for your journey. Once you have your Cowry card, you are able to get on the service, and it also helps for that multimodal integration. And so, if, for example, you want to transit from a bus system to a rail system, I mean, using the same card, because it's an integrated platform, all right, you can easily just get up off your bus and then get on the train. I'll cite a specific example. So, for example, in Oshodi, all right, so we've got a service coming all the way from the island, terminating in Oshodi, Terminal 3 to be more specific.
Right.
So for commuters that are coming from the island to the mainland and their final destination is somewhere around Agbado, for example, all right, so what they need to do is once they get off service at the Terminal 3 in Oshodi, they just cross over to the train station, and with the use of the same Cowry card, all right, they just tap on the train and then they get on the train service. I mean, that provides some level of convenience for commuters, amongst other initiatives that the government is actually driving.
So let's look at the results so far. How would you rate the results? Is it faring well, or people are still yet to key into this initiative?
I mean, there's been massive adoption. Massive adoption. You know, the numbers speak for itself. You know, just like I said initially when I started, you know, the conversation, we started from where, you know, the service, the ridership was barely about 4,000 on a daily basis, to a point where we're talking 60,000. And I mean, the numbers for the rail system as well is been on the increase. You know, it's been a journey, or a growth journey. I mean, the service, it's very convenient, it's comfortable, right? And more importantly, I think I want to just touch on this at this point in time. You know, it's extremely affordable. Yeah, and I mean, that's been a major incentive. You know, speaking in terms of figures, right? The state's regulated transport service, right, is at least 50% cheaper than the alternative. In this instance will be the informal operators. And I mean, that is such a huge incentive, you know, for people to take on the service. And I mean, in recent time, what we're beginning to find out is that there's been significant escalation, right, in terms of demand. I mean, there's been massive modal shift, you know, people moving from the informal, all right, into the formal sector, obviously because, you know, it's extremely affordable.
Yes,
it's convenient, it's comfortable, it's safe, it's secured. So in terms of adoption, I dare say that there's been massive, you know, improvement in the adoption.
All right, Lagos, let's begin to take the conversation to the next level.
Right.
You two can join the conversation.
Right.
Yes, if you've got one or two questions, briefly, for my guests regarding, you know, bus service in Lagos State, feel free to connect with us via 0915 387 7127, or you can send us a message via WhatsApp if you are not on the wheels at 0809 9120777. If there are areas where you need you want to see some improvements, yes, it's a new year, so the MD is right here to note down your concerns. 0809 9120777, that's for WhatsApp, and 0915 387 7127. All right, my guest is Mr. Idowu Oguntono, is Managing Director, CEO, Lagos Sports Service Limited, LBSL, and we're getting to understand the dynamics of effective bus commuting in Lagos. All right, so let's take a look at the live cameras. Let's talk about what traffic is saying. We have the stretch of Bagada connecting Yanwuru before us here, and well, I can tell you that things are looking pretty fair. The roads are looking quite smooth.